I'm just going to show you how I finish most of my hooked rugs. There are many different ways of finishing hooked rugs, and I think if you Google it, you can see lots of different ways. I like my rugs to lay flush against the wall and flat. And I like them also to, when they hang, to show a little movement. So basically all I do is I hem the back side of the rug. It's very simple. So in this piece here, this buttercup design, which we have a pattern of available on the website. If it's not there, let us know and we'll make sure it gets there. But we are putting this one on the website, right, Ange?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So this buttercups pattern, I just made it as an original design, and what happened here was we serged the edge of it, and we just hand sewed it on the back side because no one sees the back side. Oh, look, there's a little accident there. Something came out. I better repair that. See how easy it is to repair a hooked rug? It's so great. You just go back and re-pull up the loops if they happen to slip out. There we go. Bring that back to the way it's supposed to be. Okay, all right. That's one thing I love about hooking rugs. It's easy to do. So here it is, buttercups. And I don't usually, I don't usually serge the edges like this. I might serge the edges, but then fold it in. What I like to do is, that one was done that way because someone else did it, which is fine. There's not one right way. So what I like to do is I like to take the burlap or linen, and I like to fold it. I'll just do it down to a corner here for you. And then I just hand sew it through the rug like that. And then when I get to the corner, I don't miter the corners or anything. I just fold them, tuck in all the raw edges. That's important to me, that there's no raw edges showing. There we go. Little bugger, get him in there. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, there we go. Just simply that. And just go all the way around the hooked rug. Now, if I'm framing it, I do it like this. That's probably why that was done like that, because we were getting a frame for it. And I just serge the edges and do it flat, because then when I put it in a frame, we lay it flat to the frame and we staple gun it to the wood, and then we don't want a thick edge here. So that's probably why that was done like that. Just want to show you this one over here again. And this is how we finish our hooked rugs, my hooked rugs here, and how a lot of the staff finish theirs. But there are different methods. Some people like to put a carpet edge on them and whip yarn around the edges. But you can see that's just a simple flat stitch. It's like a just over, under, over, under, over, under, like a. So that's it. That's how I finish the rugs. And I just wanted to show you that to let you know how simple it is to create art for your walls, rugs for your floor. Now, if you're putting it on the floor, you could put a cotton twill tape binding on the back of it as well to protect the edge of the burlap. So that's it. That's all I got to tell you.
What about blocking, Deanne?
What about? Oh my gosh, that's not it. I forgot about the important thing. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That's it. I said. Come on with me. I'll show you how to walk. Simple.
Do you have to block,
Claire,
Deanne?
how are you?
I'm good. Boy, you're good with faces.
We're doing a video. Can you be in the video? Are you okay? You know, sure. She's here to buy some wool, I think.
Oh, I didn't
Are you in
realize
the
I was-
harbor?
Pardon me?
Are you in the online class, the harbor?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
thought so. Yeah.
And it's so funny because Alexandria was in a tapestry class with me a couple of
Oh,
years
was
ago.
she?
And
Oh.
she has the most adorable laugh.
She does. She has a real
just
giggle.
makes you want to join
Yeah.
right in.
Yeah. So you're here visiting today?
Yep.
From Antigonish?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, good. So you drove up.
Yep.
Thanks. Do you want a cup of tea?
I'd love a cup
I'm gonna
of
put
tea,
the kettle
as long
on.
as you have time.
Okay. I'll put the kettle on and we'll get you a cup of tea, and I'm going to finish up this video.
Sounds
We're just
wonderful.
showing them how to block a rug.
Oh,
You
yes.
can have the. It's just a little free course for people who are on our newsletter list.
Cool.
So I'll send out the link.
Sounds wonderful. Actually, I just have to make a sleeve for your dog day at the beach to hang
Oh,
in my
would you?
new sunroom.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Anyway, thanks for being on this with us. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
It's nice that someone came in while we were doing it. So I just want to show them how to walk around.
Sure, do you want me to move?
No, you can stay there and we'll do it together. Doesn't matter. So basically, if you want to, the very last thing you do before finishing, before you finish your rug is after it's bound, I like to do it after it's bound, but you can do it before it's bound. It's up to you. I like to get a nice piece of cotton cloth, and I usually use like a a pillowcase like this, something like that. Oh, the dye kitchen's so nice and clean, Logan. You must have cleaned it, did you? Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. Okay. And so just simply like this, take the iron, plug it in. Plug right here. We're good. All right, and I turn it up to the highest heat, and then you take your wet cloth. I'm just gonna wait for it to heat up a little bit. Tell me something, Logan.
No,
Well, we gotta fill this air time.
just ripping away.
You're just ripping away. So
Yeah.
she's cutting it all up into 24, 16 by 24s.
So why do we block, Deanne?
Why do we block?
Do you have to?
It smooths out the loops a little bit, and it gives the rug a finished look. I like when you're hooking, sometimes all your loops aren't even, right? So I think that a great way to get your loops really even is to block it, and it's traditional. Everybody does it, eh? It's what I learned from the very beginning. I think that's hot enough now. So just watch. Oh, I love that sound, because that sound means you're about to begin another rug. You're onto a new rug. You're finishing this rug. So let's see. Just evens out the loops, makes it nice and smooth, gives it a nice finished look, and I think blocking is a very important part of finishing your rugs. And then when we finish binding that, we can either frame it or we can just hang it on the wall. Anything else, Angela, that I forgot?
I don't think so.
Anyway, I really appreciate you being part of my newsletter. I really appreciate you learning with me and supporting the studio and all the people who work here, and we really thank you. See you.